Must I speak now?
Aye, marry, must you. For you must understand, he goes but to see a noise that he heard, and is to come again.
Oh, most radiant Pyramus, most lily-white of hue, of colour like the red rose on triumphant briar, most brisky juvenile and eke most lovely Jew, as truest horse that yet would never tire, I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninny's tomb.
Ninus tomb, man. Why, you mustn't speak that yet. That you answer to Pyramus. You speak all your part at once, cues and all. Pyramus! Enter, your cue is past, it is never tire.
Oh, as truest horse that yet would never tire.
If I were fair, fair Thisbe, I would only thine.
Monstrous. Strange. We are haunted. Pray, masters. You fly, masters. Help!
I'll follow you. I'll lead you about, around, through bog, through bush, through brake, through briar. Sometimes a horse I'll be, sometimes a hound, a hawk, a headless bear, sometimes a fire, a neigh, who bark, who rant, who roar, who burn like horse, hound, hog, bear, fire, at every turn.
I see their knavery. It is to make an ass of me, to fright me, if they could. But I will not stir from this place. Do what they can. I will walk up and down here, and I will sing, that they shall hear I am not afraid. The ousel cock so black of hue, with orange tawny bill, the throstle with his note so true, the wren with little quill, the finch, the sparrow,
What
and
angel
the lark,
wakes me from my flurry
the
bed?
plain song cuckoo grey, whose note full many a man doth mark, and dares not answer nay. For indeed, who would set his wit to so foolish a bird? Who would give a bird the lie, though he cried cuckoo? Never so.
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamoured of thy note. So is mine eye enthralled to thy shape, and thy fair virtues perforce doth move me on the first view to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. Yet, to say the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays. The more the pity that some honest neighbours will not make them friends. Yeah, I can gleek upon occasion.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so, neither. If I had wit enough to get out of this wood, I've enough to serve mine own turn.
Out of this wood, do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still doth tend upon my estate, and I do love thee. Therefore go with me. I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee, and they shall fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing whilst thou on pressed flowers dost sleep, and I will purge thy mortal grossness so that thou shalt like an airy spirit go. Peace blossom, cobweb, moth, and mustard seed.
And I. Where shall we go?
Be kind and courteous to this gentle man. Hop in his walks and gambol in his eyes. Feed him with apricots and dewberries, purple grapes, green figs and mulberries. The honey bags steal from the humblebee, and for night tapers crop their waxen thighs and light them at the fiery glowworm's eyes, to have my love to bed and to arise, and pluck the wings from painted butterflies to fan the moonbeams from his sleeping eyes. Nod to him, elves, and do him courtesy.
Hail, 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 hail.
I cry your worship's mercy heartily. I beseech your worship's name.
Cobweb.
I shall desire you of more acquaintance, good Master Cobweb. If I cut my finger, I shall make bold with you. Your name, honest gentleman?
Peace Blossom.
Good Master Peace Blossom. I shall desire your more acquaintance too. Your name, I beseech you, sir?
Mustard seed.
Good Master Mustard Seed. Your kindred hath made my eyes water ere now. I desire your more acquaintance, good Master Mustard Seed.
Come, wait upon him. Lead him to my bower. The moon, methinks, looks with a watery eye. And when she weeps, weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Harvest time! Bring him silently.
Spirit, what night rule now about this haunted grove?
My mistress with a monster is in love.
This falls out better than I could devise. Why rebuke you him that loves you so, lay breath so bitter on your bitter foe?
Now I but chide, but I should use thee worse, for thou I fear has given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain my son in his sleep, being or shoes in blood, plunge in the deep and kill me too. The sun was not so true unto the day as he to me. Would he have stolen away from sleeping Hermia? I'll believe as soon this whole earth may be bored, and that the moon may through the centre creep, and so displease her brothers noontide with the Antipodes. It cannot be but thou hast murdered him. So should a murderer look, so dead, so grim.
So should the murdered look, and so should I, pierce through the heart with your stern cruelty. Yet you, the murderer, look as bright, as clear as yonder Venus in her glimmering sphere.
What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? Good Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
I'd rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out, dog, out, girl. Thou drivest me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then? Henceforth be never numbered among men. Oh, once tell true even for my sake. Durst thou have looked upon him being awake? And hast thou killed him sleeping? Oh, brave touch. Could not a worm, an adder do so much? An adder did it. For with doubler tongue than thine, thou serpent, never adder stung.
You spend your passional misprized mood. I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead for aught that I can tell.
I pray thee tell me then that he is well.
If I could, what should I get there for?
A privilege never to see me more. And from thy hated presence part I so. See me no more, whether he be dead or no.
There is no following her in this fierce vein. Here, therefore, for a while, I will remain.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite, and laid the love juice on some true love sight. Of thy misprision must perforce ensue some true love turned, and not a false turned true.
Then fate our rules, that one man holding troth, a million fail, confounding oath on oath.
About the wood go swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens look thou find, all fancy 6 years and pale of cheer, with sighs of love that cost the fresh blood dear. By some illusion see thou bring her here. I'll charm his eyes against she do appear.
I go. Look how I go, swifter than arrow from the Tartar's bow.
Flower of this purple dye, hit with Cupid's archery, sink in apple of his eye. When his love he doth espy, let her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky. When thou wakest, if she be by, beg of her
for remedy.
Captain of our fairy band, Helena is here at hand, and the youth must stood by me, pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be.
Draw aside. The noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Scorn and derision never come in tears.
Then we'll two at once woo one. That must needs be sport alone, and those things do best please me, that befall preposterously.
Why should you think that I should woo in scorn? Scorn and derision never come in tears. Look, when I vow, I weep, and vows so born in their nativity all truth appears. How can these things in me seem scorn to you, bearing the badge of faith to prove them true?
You do advance your cunning more and more. These vows are Hermia's. Will you give her all?
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
Nor none in my mind. Now you give her all.
Demetrius loves her and loves not you!
Helen. Goddess. Nymph. Perfect. Divine. To what, my love, shall I compare thine eyne? Crystal is muddy. Oh, how ripe and show thy lips, those kissing cherries tempting grow.
Oh, spite.
Pure congealed white, high Taurus snow.
Oh,
The
hell.
wind turns to a crow, and thou
I
holds up
see
thy
you
hand.
all are bent to set against me for your merriment.
You are unkind, Demetrius. Be not so free of love, Hermia.
Courtesy, you would not do me thus much injury. Can you not hate me as I know you do, but you must join in souls to mock me too?
You love Hermia. This you know, I know.
If you are men, as men you are in show, you cannot use a
Hermia's love, I
so
yield you up.
to
Kiss this
vow
princess
and
of pure
swear
white, the
and
seal
so
of
praise my part, but I'm sure you hate me with your heart. You both are rivals and love Hermia.
In Hermia's love, I yield you up my part. And yours of Helena to me bequeath.
And now both rivals to mock Helena.
Whom I do love, and will do to my death.
A trim exploit. A manly enterprise to conjure tears up in a poor maid's eyes with your derision. None of noble sort would so offend a virgin.
And the eye's function takes the ear more quick at apprehension makes.
To Helen!
Oh!
Is it home returned? There to remain.
Helen, it is not so!
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lord, not by mine eye, my son, mine ear, I think, warn me to thy son. But why unkindly didst thou leave me so?
Why should he stay whom love doth press to
Oh,
go?
what love could press Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love that would not let him bide. Fair Helena, who more engilds the night than all yon fiery O's and eyes of light. Why seek'st thou me? Could not this maiden know the hate I bear thee made me leave thee so?
No, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Helena, most ungrateful maid. Have you conspired? Have you with these contrived to bait me with this foul derision?
Disparage not the faith thou dost not know. Lest thy peril thou abide it dear.
Hours that we have spent when we have chid the hasty-footed time for parting us. Oh, is all forgot? All school days friendship? Childhood innocence? We, Hermia, have like two artificial gods, have with our needles created both one flower, both on one sampler, sitting on one cushion, both warbling of one song, both in one key, as if our hands, our sides, voices and minds had been incorporate. So we grew together, like to a double cherry. Seeming parted, but yet an union in partition. Two lovely berries moulded on one stem, so with two seeming bodies, but one heart. And will you rent our ancient love asunder, to join with men in scorning your poor friend? It is not friendly. 'Tis not maidenly. Our sex, as well as I, may chide you for it, though I alone do feel the injury.
I am amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. It seems that you scorn me.
Have you not set Lysander as in scorn to follow me and praise my eyes and face, and made your other love, Demetrius, who even but now did spurn me with his foot, to call me goddess, nymph, divine and rare, precious? Celestial, wherefore speaks he this to her he hates? And wherefore doth Lysander deny your love so rich within his soul, and tender me forsooth affection, but by your setting on, by your consent? What though I be not so in grace as you, so hung upon with love, so fortunate, but miserable most to love unloved? This you should pity rather than despise. I understand not what you mean by this. I do. Persever. Counterfeit sad looks. Make mouths upon me when I turn my back. Wink each and other. Hold the sweet jester. This sport well carried shall be chronicled. If you had any pity, grace, or manners, you would not make me such an argument. But there you were.
No, stay gentle.
'Tis partly my own fault.
Hear my
With
excuse,
death
my life,
or
my love,
absence
my soul.
soon shall remedy.
Fair Helena!
Oh, excellent! We do not scorn her so.
She cannot entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst compel no more than she entreat. Thy threats have no more strength than her weak prayers. Helen, I love thee. Oh, by my life I do. I swear by that which I will loose for thee to prove him false, says I love thee not. I say I love thee more than I can do. If I say so, withdraw and prove it to him. Come.
Santa, where to take
Away, you Ethiop! Hang off, thou captor!
No, he'll seem to
Vile thing,
take
take
on
off!
as he
Do I
would
shake you
follow
from enough
the
to stir
God
up?
not.
I love! Out! Tawny Tartar, out! Oh, loathed Midsummer, hated Goshen hence!
Yes, so do you.
You're a tame man, go.
Demetrius, I'll keep my word with thee.
I'll ride your bond. For I perceive a weak bond holds you. I'll not trust your word.
What? Should I hurt her, strike her, kill her dead? No! Although I hate her, I'll not harm her so.
What? Can you do me greater harm than hate? Hate me? Wherefore? Oh, me, what news, my love? Am not I Hermia? Am not you Lysander? I am as fair now as I was there. Why? Since night you loved me, yet since night you left me. Why, then you left me, oh, the gods forbid in earnest, shall I say?
I, by my life, I never did desire to see thee more. Therefore, be out of hope, of question, of doubt, be certain, nothing truer. 'Tis no jest that I do hate thee and love Helena.
You juggler. You canker blossom. You thief of love. What? Have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him? What? Will you hear impatient answers from my gentle tongue? Fie, you counterfeit, you puppet, you puppet. Why so? Aye, that way goes the game. Now I perceive that she hath made compare between our statures. She hath urged her height, and with her personage, her tall personage, her height forsooth, she hath prevailed with him. I pray you, though you mock me, gentlemen, let her not hurt me. And are you grown so high in his esteem because I am so
Dwarfish.
and so low? I was never cursed. I have no gift at all in shrewishness. How low am I? Thou painted maypole, speak. How low am I? I am a right maid for my cowardice. I am not yet so low, but that my nails can reach unto thine eye. You cannot strike me. You perhaps may think because she is something lower than myself that I can manage. Lower, hark again! So pleased with me. I ever wanted love you, Hermia, did ever keep your counsel, never wronged you. Save that in love unto Demetrius I told him of yourself unto this wood.
No, she cannot harm me!
But he has seized me hands and threatened me to burn me, strike me, no, to kill me too. And now, so you will let me quiet go. To Athens will I bear my folly back and follow you no further. Let me go. You see how simple and how fond I am. Get you gone, who is that hinders you? The foolish heart that I leave here behind. What with Lysander? Oh, with Demetrius. Ooh, when she's angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school, and though she was little, she is fierce. Little again, nothing but low and little. Oh, why will you suffer her to flout with us?
Get you gone, get you gone, you dwarf, you minimus of hindering nut-grass maid, you bead, you acorn!
Let her alone. Take not her part, for if thou dost intend never so little show of love to her, thou shalt abide it.
Now she beholds me not. For, if thou darest to try whose right of thine or mine is most in heaven.
Follow. Nay, I'll go with thee, cheek by jowl.
Oh, you mistress, all this coin is long of you. I will not trust you. I may go not back. Nor longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands than mine are quicker for a fray. My legs are longer, though, to run away. I am amazed and know not what to say.